Okay, hello, we are back. So, like I said, let's do part two. Okay, as you remember from the last video, we already have the FPID B, which is the project, and as you remember, I opened this, it didn't recognize the workset because it's not set up yet. And I already got these ready here, the CFG and the GNDGNWS. So now, let me show you where the magic happens. Well, first of all, you need to be an admin. If you are not an admin, you need to stop. You cannot do anything beyond than that. But if you're an admin, this is what you need to do. Let me close it and open it actually from scratch. It depends how your software is set up here. We are set up with the Citrix, so I'm just gonna open this. Which is basically what I'm trying to say is, as you know, this is the different software. This is a ProjectWise Explorer, and this is actually the ProjectWise Administrator, which is a two totally different softwares. Okay, so let's go here because I know that's in Florida. This is how our stuff set up here. Your stuff might be set up differently. And since we are Bentley hosted, that's why I signed in with Bentley. So let's go to Workspace. And then let's go to Managed. And then after that, let's go to Workset/Projects. Okay, so first let me show you this. You see this one here, Golden Gate Estate -3, -4, -5, -6. These are for these one. Again, this is the main work area, and inside it, they are 1, 2, 3, 4 other work areas. And that's their config cube here. So what we need to do is, right now, let's go back to my project. I need to create a config cube here for FPID-B. So let me show you the -A, which is this one. This is the one that I made for the config A to have this one work here properly. And also something else. This one here is for the main work area. Here when we set up projects, everything is automated and all that. When you set them up, like I said, it come with execution folder if you're in Florida, and then after that, you're gonna find the inside it is the FPID, this one here. And this is the main work area. So the main work area is here by itself. It also have its own, I don't know, I keep calling it cube. Let me see what it's called actually. A configuration block. So the main one already have its own configuration block. So I don't have to worry about that. So somebody else did it. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to do the ones are inside this one. So I guess the first step you need to do is you need to make sure the main one is here. Like for example, you see these golden estates? Their main one, the main one here, it is here somewhere, but they name it differently. Instead of just apping the FPID, you see this one here. Because this is just a name. You can name it whatever you want. You want to name it the same thing, which is better. It's better for you to actually have the same numbers that you have here. But again, this is just a name. It doesn't matter. What matter is here. Configuration, and then let's click on this button. This is what matter. So here we are using the USTN workset root, ProjectWise, blah, 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 documents, roads and bridge, and projects. And that's where this one exists. Let me go back and show you what I mean. First thing is document. Oh, it's taking time. And if I open documents, as I can see after that, documents, roads and bridges, that's why we have them set up. And then after that, projects. And then you're gonna go where the Golden State project is, which is here. As you can see it here. So that's what this line is saying. And then the other bottom line here, it's telling it when you create that work area, inside it, also make the FPID one, which is, as you see here, it went deeper now. So you go inside the golden state, and then it goes to execution, as you can see that here. Here, execution. So the golden state, like I said, and then execution, and then after that is the FPID. Which is, as you can see here, it's not here. It's been deleted. Because whoever did this, okay, I don't wanna talk bad about people, but whoever did this, they just left it here. And they obviously deleted it from here, because you can do that. If you're an admin, you can delete that, which is what I'm gonna do later, just to help people not get confused. So let me go back to my project. So this one here, like I said, this all come from the template when you first set it up. I still have that here. I'm gonna delete that later, because the UR doesn't care. The UR just want the main one, and inside it he want different FPIDs for different projects. That's what I'm gonna make for them happen. So I'm gonna just delete this. Or if I wanna reuse it, I can rename it and make it actually a different project. But I'm not gonna do that, because this one, FPID, with the config files are actually set up differently. They are actually saved in a whole different place. If we go back higher in projects, you're gonna find the golden state one. So let me go back here. See here where you see all the config files for all these projects, which is the main one. The main, basically the main folder, the main work area, their config files are here. But what I'm trying to do is, I want to make another work area within this work area. So let me close this. Anyway, I just want you to see this, just so you can understand the main one, the main work area already have its configuration block, but we're going to make another one. Okay, so like I said, I already made FDUT A. Let's go back here and see what it is. Here you go, this one. And as you see, I want to make everything neat, so this one, it's the same one as here, which is, I didn't make that. It's already been made because we have another person who made the project from scratch, but this is the customization that I'm making, is something else I have to do. So as you see here, I already created this one. Let me open it and show you what's inside it. Again, just a name, but I typed FPID A, just to differentiate the A from the main one. The same thing as for golden state. They have with the number 3, 4, 5, 6, different from the main one, which is just golden state. But like I said, those are just names. What matter is here, the configuration. So let me show you what's inside this. So first thing first, I want this work area to be inside execution. And that's what this line is doing. If you remember the main one, which is, I can open it for you. I don't know if you're gonna let me open it here. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so the main one, let me go back here. So the main work area, it's going to Roads and Bridges project, which is the top one. Roads and Bridges projects, and then you have it here. That's the main block for that. But my block that I'm gonna make for the work area inside this work area, I have to direct it to a different place, which as you can see here, I direct it actually to the project and then to execution, which is here. That's the execution. And then here in the bottom, I have to direct it to the work area that I already made, which is here. You see FPIDB, I already made it in the part 1 of this video. I'm just gonna tell it that's where the one is. That's where I want you to apply all this amazing config stuff. So let me do OK. I guess doing this, you can be done in multiple ways. Okay, I mean, one way is to right click on it, and then you have to do new configuration block, and then you have to name it the right name that you want and all that. And then let's just do OK. Let's just name it test, so it's here. Double click on it again. And you see, but the configuration here is going to be empty. So you have to build everything from scratch. Building everything from scratch is not that hard. So that's why I'm going to do this in different ways, just if you want to do it this way or another way. So I'm going to get this one that I already made for FPID1. Let me close this. Okay, so this is the test one. What I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to copy this and then paste it here, and then this one is going to be a B, right? Which is, try to make sure the same name. Again, just to be cohesive. And for somebody after you will actually find it out. And then apply. And like I said, what matter is what's inside configuration, because that's the important part. So let's go to configuration here, and let's open this here. Unfortunately, you cannot do this. You cannot just copy, right-click and copy and paste. It does not allow you, because the way this stuff works here, it's command by command. So you can add them one by one. So if I double-clicked on one, as you can see here, see all these is a command, is a command, is a command. That's why it's blue. And this one, the whole thing is a command. All this stuff is already pre-set up. And I know if I'm saying it right or wrong, I'm just calling them a command. So if we want this one here, let's open it and see what's in it, right? So if you open it, you're going to see in the name, they have this thing here, USDN work set root. And then here, they're pointed into a specific place. That specific place, like I said, is the execution place, which is inside that project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it here now in mine. So let's add a variable, by the way. And then let me copy this, bloop, and put it here. And then I'm going to select locked, because that's locked. And yeah, that's all I know about it. You have to be locked. I'm not an expert in this. And then after that, here we need to add the value. So let's do add. And because if we clicked on this one, it's going to open this one here. And just try to mimic it. So it's going to be an assignment, and it's going to be a ProjectWise folder, because that's what we're trying. And then it's going to ask for the value. The value is I need to go directed to this execution, where my FPID B will be. Okay, that's a mouthful. So pop projects, and then let's go find it. Here we go, that's the one. And then let's go to execution. So that's where my FPID be. So I'm going to tell it I want it to go to execution. So if you click on execution, you see you already put the link here. So just double click on it. Pop, it's already have it here for you. And let's just do OK. And that's it. That's all you have to do here. So we got the work thing, and we got this one. So let's do OK and see if it's going to look like the other one we have. So let me close this. Here we go. And we got them both here. Let me open it. As you see, the first line is already here. It's the same one. You can pause the video and look at them. OK. Then let's add the other ones. And like I said, it can be like this. You can just double click on it, and then when you double click on it, you just see what it is. That's what it is here, and then here, you just need to take it to this. I have not a lot of knowledge in this, and why is this set up? So I guess if you're in a different company, if you're trying to do this and you have nobody to help you, just do what I do. Go look at other stuff and how people done it. And you usually can figure it out. Okay, let's add a variable again. And then this one going to be called FDOT work set. So let's put that there. And also it's going to be locked. And then let's go to add. And this one, the value type is not going to be a ProjectWise. It's going to be a string. So I'm just going to leave it a string and literally just copy this one, because you don't need to go nowhere, because it's already going to figure that out by itself. And then pop, let's do OK. And the lock and do OK again. Here we go. Now we got the second line. And the same thing with the others. See that? Just mimic the same thing. So what I'm going to do now, just to not make this video longer, I'm going to stop here. Because like I said, what you need to do is double click on them, look what they are, and try to mimic it. That's it. I'm going to show you actually a cheat way, a faster way of doing that. You can just copy one of them. That's what I'm trying to say. So let me go here. Let me just get the name, copy it, and then let me delete this. I don't want it. I'm going to copy the one that I already did and just change a few things in it. But it depends on your company. Sometimes they might, your admins or whoever's in charge, they might give you, what is it called? A configuration block already ready here. Meaning it already have the important things. Which is, I think we have one here. Let me see. Yep, here we go. So let me open this one. Roads and bridges. Yep, you see this one is already ready. This is like, what is it called? It's like a template. You can right click on it, copy it, paste it, and then change the name. And then, like I said, the magic is in configuration. Go change the configuration. So I can do that. I also can do, like I said, I can copy this one, the one that I already have. Or I can copy one of these that's already there. And again, I need to go change the configuration. So any of them will work. I'm just gonna copy this one. Boop, let's paste it here. It's gonna ask you what configuration block properties would you like to copy. Configuration block valuable, update includes statement to pointly newly copied block. No, let's not do that. Let's just copy this. Here we go. Now as you see, we have it as a copy. So let's open it. First thing is, like I said, let's put the name. Oh God, the name gone already. Let me copy it from here. And then let's do apply, and then let's go to configuration. Let's try to fix this. Since I already done this here, let me open theirs and just make sure I got what they have here. Put it here and just look at this. I'm just checking the other stuff, not the ones that I have to change, which, like I said, is this one and this one. Okay, everything looks as good. So what I need to do is I need to change this one from going to project to specifically go to that project and then go to execution. So let's do that. If you double click on it and then you double click on it here again, and then the 3 dots, it will allow you to direct it where you want it to be. As you see by default, because it's a template, it automatically just takes you here. And I wish whoever did this would have done a tutorial about it, but that's okay, that's why I'm doing it. So this is my project, and this is execution, so let's just do okay. Okay. Here we go, pop, 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 execution, and let's do okay. Here we go. See, now it's updated to where I want it to go. Now the bottom thing, which is the last one, as you see, it's by default, it's already going to FPID, like I said, but that's not what we want, right? And I have no idea why they have it as a string, which is stupid. This should not be a string, right? Let me close this. Let me also close this, because that's the problem with these. Okay, let me open the one that I made. Yeah, it's not a string. It's actually go to project folder. But you know, while I'm doing this video with y'all, I just found a mistake here. So this new one here, I mean the template that we're expected to use by the previous admin who did that actually made a mistake. Well, it's not a mistake. He just it left it undone. I would have at least left it to be changed, but that's okay. Let's go back and fix it. Go to configuration and then poop. Let's do this. Let's go back again here. Oh no, double click too fast. I wanted to go to execution. Okay, so it is going to execution. Let's do okay. And then execution, let's do okay. And then let's do okay. As you notice, previously did not save because I did not click on apply. You have to click on apply. So if you click on apply, now if you close it and you open it again, it's still going to be the same. As you see, you already saved it. So the last thing here is, like I said, the bottom one, double click on it, and we're going to fix this to be a ProjectWise folder. And then let's click on it, boop. And let's go take it to FPID B. Projects. and then this one, and then execution, and then FPIDP. Boop, click on it. Click on it again. And I think leave everything as it is. So let's just do OK. Let's do OK, and then let's apply. And let me do a last check, right? Because this is the B and this is the A they already made. So let me open it. I'm OCD, make sure the names, okay, good. And then let's go to configuration in both, and let's open this configuration, put it here. And let's open this one, and let's compare, right? Okay, so the top one, bump, is going to the project main work area, and then it's going to execution. That's good, both of them doing the same. And the bottom one, it's gonna go where the new work area that I made, under the execution, under the main work area, which is the same thing here. The new work area, under execution, under the main work area. And everything else looks the same. Okay, let's do OK. And then here, let's do OK. And then let's do OK. OK. And that's it. We are done with this, actually. And like I said, either copy something that's already there, but you need to know what you're doing. Or if your admin already have something for you, like this one, you can just copy it. But just make sure you understand what's going on here. Because like you saw here, he left this one, or they left this one as to be a string, but technically this is not a string. It's supposed to be a ProjectWise folder. But that's okay. This doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means they left it defaulted. If I was me, I would be kind enough. I would already make it like that. For a newer person who's somebody who's like me, still learning, well, might find it. But that's okay. That's why I'm making the video. Okay. So now we have this one, like I said, the FPID A, and this is the B one. Okay, so let's go. Okay, I mean, we good here now. So let's just exit the admin, and now let's go here. The ProjectWise. So first thing first, let's start with the config one. Oh, okay, ProjectWise is freezing on me. Let me pause the video for a second. Oh, we good. Okay. Oh, and I'm just realizing this is going to be a long video. So work with me here. Okay, so I right-clicked on it. I went to properties, and then I'm going to go here to workspace. If you don't see this stuff, you see something else, you only see this one, and then you see emptiness here, that's mean you, as an admin, you do not have the right to change this. Talk to the owner or whoever admin bigger than you to go give you this stuff. So why I opened this one? I just opened this one just so I can show you this is exactly what I want to do for this one. I mean, you can memorize it or you can poop. Let's do a new screenshot, right? Poopy. I'll leave it here. Put it here. And then let's go here. And then let's go properties. Where's my screenshot? And then let's go to the workspace. Have to be on managed, and then object and inherited. So now let's see what's here. What's need to be changed? Okay, this is good. This is good. The application is also good. I mean, I will show you how to add one of these, just if you guys want to know. It's not that hard. So if I just, well, they already added. But if they're already not added, if you click on add association, that's where you get to select whatever is working with you. So unfortunately, this stuff here is not universal. This stuff got to do with your company and how your company have stuff in it. But if you don't know, just look at one that's already been done and try to mimic it. The workspace, we want it to be in a workspace ORD 1012 and FDUT workspace 1012. So it's here, it's good. And then the last one, the project set and project, it's going to here to execution folder. Pop, that's good. So we don't need to change anything. And then let's open this one again, properties, just to double check. Oh, let me open the A first, right? And take a screenshot of that. Workspace. I know it looks the same, but this is how I like my videos, right? I I don't like when people edit stuff and skip stuff, and no, this is how it's done with no changes. Because that's how I learn. I want somebody to explain stuff to me like that. Okay. I think this is also the same. We don't have any problem here. Boop. So just the act of me bringing those, if you remember past video, part 1, bringing them here, they automatically lash on with this stuff. So that's good. But if they didn't, you just need to do that. And just make sure to check this. Okay, so now let's go to the old one that I made, FPID. Let's open that, and let's do workspace. And let's see what is different here. Everything here is the same. The only thing is different is the last one here. Because the last one, I have to tell it to go to FPID A. So this is, remember I used to call it a block, a cube? That's the one that we already did in admin. We need to make it direct this one to go find it. That's it, and not check none of these. So let's go to my B, properties, workspace, and pop, uncheck this. Let's do copy. Because if I did remove, it would have removed everything else. Let me cancel it just so I can show you what I mean. Let's do properties again. Workspace. If I just uncheck this and I just remove, you see it took everything from me. Then I have to go manually and add them. Add association, find the right one, blah, 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 and all that. But we're not doing that, so let's cancel again. Again, if it didn't apply, it's not saving, so don't worry. Let's go back again, properties, workspace. I'm gonna uncheck this. I'm just gonna do copy because I wanted to already copy this stuff that we're not gonna change, that everybody is having. The only thing we're gonna change, like I said, is the bottom one. So you see this one here? What we're gonna do is, we're gonna remove association, and then let's add association. Now let's go find the cube that I made, which is this one. You see that? FPIDB. Pop, pop. Click on it. Ta-da! It's here. Apply. And then for OCD, let's double check. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this and do OK. And let's go check this one too. Let's make sure they are the same. They're the same, and the only thing is different, I am telling it to go to FPID B because that's for B, and this is for the work area A, FPID A. That's it. Okay, close this, and then ta-da, that's it. Now let's just make sure it's working. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to exit. I don't know if this is actually real or hocus pocus or just maybe my OCD. Me thinking, this is what I'm thinking, that the admin need to sync up with ProjectWise Explorer. Maybe not, maybe yes, it doesn't matter. But let's just do it. Let's log out. And then let's exit, like to close it totally. So now let's go open it again. Okay, let's go back again to Florida. And by the way, if somebody might ask, is everything that I just did, will it work in ProjectWise Explorer Connect Edition only? The answer is no. It will work in any of them. It will work in ProjectWise Explorer Connect Edition, it will work in ProjectWise Explorer 2023 and Explorer 2024. The only thing that you need to worry about that you have the right permission as an admin. Because this has happened to me before. And I had to install this one because I've seen somebody else who have this one. I'm like, oh, because I have 2023, maybe that's why it's not working. And there is working because they have this one. So I had to install 2023 and add this one. And then I still don't have permission. And that's when I found out it is about permission. And just because you are an admin, it doesn't mean that you have full permission because there are layers and layers of things that you can do. Okay, let's go where it is. Pop, pop. This is the one. And then let's do execution. And when I say the permission is this one, I think I already mentioned that in the first video, or maybe this video, is this. When you go to workspace, I do not see the managed. It was just, I can see this one. I can just see this. This is how it was. And that freaked me out. And what I did is I'm like, oh, let's take 2023. Let's get this one. Maybe it work because I'm an admin. It turned out, no. It's not just because you're an admin. It's not just because of the software. It's actually somebody who's higher up need to give you that permission. So you can access this stuff. Okay, so let's go to B. And then let's open a file here, right? Here we go. I already downloaded the FPID, the config file for B. So it's a good thing. It's working. And I already purged the place. That's why you are seeing it's re-downloading everything from the first time. Like it's fresh thing, but okay, it's in the other screen, right? Okay, here we go. Well, it's opening. So what I'm going to do is just a pause. I know the video is already long. It's already 30 minutes. Okay, and we're back. Here we go. We already opened it. Let's go here. Because as you know, all the matter is here. You go here, make sure. Here we go. It's picking up the workspace as FDUT, and it's picking up the FPID-B. That's it. It's working good. Okay, let me close this. There are also some finish touches we need to do, which is I'm going to address right now. Okay, so as you know, in this project, I don't know what type of software we use. I mean, the main one is configured for it to use this one here. Execution, like I said, it's Open Rose Designer 1012, right? Go to Properties, and then let's go to Workspace. And I'm telling it what to do. It's the 1012, and then the FDUT Workspace 1012, right? What I like to do first, before I leave this, because most people, they leave this file open. Where is it? Seed. They just leave the seed empty. You can actually, like I said, go look up top of your resources or just go find them locally in your computer. So I'm just going to go to my computer because I think I know where they are. These basically are just empty seed files, but it helps people start creating their files. As you know, in Florida, we have a tool, but unfortunately, that tool does not work with ProjectWise Explorer. Only work with ProjectWise Drive, but we're not using that here. Let's go to the C, and then let's go to FDUT 1012. Is it here? Standards? Nope, not here. Here, seeds. Oh, oopsie. Squeeze me, not here. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's in organization civil. And then FDUT. And then let's find seed. Ta-da! We got them here. So if you are a ProjectWise admin, be kind and drop this for people. Because I've seen a lot of people, they just do this and do their stuff and just let it go. And then the designers and engineer will start freaking out. Where's the file? How am I going to create? How am I going to and all that? But here we go. I'm doing that. And I also have the seed for OBM, which is something I also have to do for the structure folder. But again, all this has got to do with Florida. You guys in different places might work differently. So I guess if you are not from Florida, this is your time to end the video. I'm just gonna, because by default, any DGN you bring to ProjectWise, you just make it MicroStation, as you know. But this is, we're gonna make it 1012, save. And make all of them 1012, save. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Okay, we are back. As you see, OBM's files are for OpenBridge Modeler and ORD for this. Also, another advice, be a kind admin and actually ask the EOR, for example, this FPID-B, the project is going to be used here, which county it is. if you know that and you know the code for the, what is it called? The coordination, just go to the seed, just open the seed, only take you seconds. Open the seed and go to setting inside it and set it up. Set it to the right coordinate. Because I've seen this before. People just drop these here and then a young designer and engineer will just come here, copy this and bring it back to roadway and rename it as it's supposed to be and then start using it. And their brain thinking, oh, it already comes with the right coordinate. Well, they are mistakenly wrong. They should check that and make sure that it's working. But I'm a kind admin. I actually like to do that here from the beginning, just to make sure these are right coordinate, just so they can be okay. Or if not, I will leave a note here or something. Please set the coordinate when you use the files. Just an extra help. Okay. So now, like I said, structure, right? So what I'm going to do is, let's go to the old one, execution, for example, 5, and then let's go their structure folder, and then let's do properties for it. And then let's go to workspace. Yep, this is what I need to change. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. And I'm going to explain why I'm doing this. Why I'm doing this because almost all these files, if you're inside them, you're opening them, especially roadway, it's going to be Open Roads Designer 1012. Signalization, sign by market, everything. Other than structure. Structure by itself is unique because, as you know, structure will open Bridge Modeler, which is a whole different software. So you need to go to the folder of it, properties, and make sure that's there. So let's go work. And that's why I took a screenshot. For the other one that's working, just make sure it's here. Okay. As you see, it already came predefined, which is good. I'm just making sure it's the right thing. But like I said, if it's not, you just have to do it. Okay, so as you see here, global, it have you to open ORD and OBM, but we don't want to do that. We just want it to be OBM. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncheck this. And like I said, remove will take them off. Inherit will copy them. Okay, and again, where's my screenshot? Okay, so yeah, top one is good. And then here we have ORD. We don't want it. We're going to remove it. Whoop, it's just going to be OBM. Boop, boop. And then here, it's ProjectWise workspace, and it's CAD application, 1012, allowed CAD application. Okay, why these are two? Oh yeah, because this one is the standards for structure, and this one is the standard for, what is it called? The roadway. So here they only left the main one, which is for ProjectWise, and the structure. So we're going to delete this one. Only leave the structure one. And then let's go down here. So 10, 12, good. And then the last one, like I said, is going to directly go to FPIDP, which is the father of this file. And let's do apply. And that's it. You are good to go. Congratulations. Now you know how to create a work area within a work area. And it's all my explanations. I'm not an expert, but I like to study stuff and dig around. And also thank you to a guy we work with us. His name is David. He's the person who directed me in how to do it. He's the one who told me you need to go to the admin about those blocks, because I didn't understand that before. So yeah, it's done. It's good. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Also, yeah, thank you, Lisa. She's also helped me. Good. So thank you, guys. And anyone, to the audience, enjoy. And please have yourself a wonderful day.